Bang.
Boom. Okay, back inside you lot. Sorry for
Very
taking so long, sir,
slowly.
but we just wanted to take it a step at a time.
It's giving me time to set the thing up. So
Well, we only take very small steps right now.
Now that we're wearing our backpacks of crotch destruction.
Waddle.
Yeah.
Gosh, your backpack, it's hedges.
hey, got any grapes?
Doing the waddle like I've shot myself.
No, actually, I think I ended up like looking like Wrench while I was taking all my gear onto site the other day.
I'm just concerned that Wrench just appears to have a lot of dynamite in his crotch.
Worth. I mean, that is.
Just pleased to see you.
Nearly killed the galloping Nobrok.
Too long in the nap, he dipped his wig where it shouldn't be dipped.
And now it's ratchet straps at his
Maybe-
waist
Maybe we can get Kent.
and
to
9 inches
make
across.
natural dynamite.
If you want, I can probably arrange that.
Yeah, I just. It's like acne down the side.
Though actually, knowing that, John will probably make it that if I go in water, there's like a chance that it won't
That
like
might be the wrong
float straight
chat,
away.
Jay. Yeah,
Well,
that's
I'm just
Ukraine
thinking, so
chat.
this
Is it? Well, I mean, Ukraine likes that as well.
this mission has been set up by the US Marine Corps. Therefore, as we've been issued with these night vision things, make sure everyone's got your sun cream, your sun hats.
Yeah, now you can just over the wasteland every day for 3 weeks, and then you'll get one.
Oh
Right.
no.
So, for the purposes of this op, the map is not, as we're getting quite a lot of mileage out of this map. This map is not the area it is in. While there will be a town to the southeast, it will not be actually Hanoi, etc., etc. Right?
Mhm.
Okay, so this is a special operation. The president personally called on the head of MACV to find the most disposable troops that were available. He rang the head of First Marines. The head of First Marines rang me, and now I'm telling you. I like to think of it as you're very absorbent and you'll mop up any trouble. All right. So we have a serious issue. That
Yeah.
issue is that the theoretically neutral county of Dorset may well, and in fact is, about to supply to their brothers in West Country technology which the leader of Dorset, the dairy farming magnate known as Chairman Moo, has decided to release to the big cheese. This is a piece of jamming technology.
Oh.
Yeah, which we believe will render
Oh.
Oh.
air invulnerable to our radars. For the purpose of this thing, it has been codenamed the Wild Wurzel.
Oh. You've spent the entire mission prep period writing that.
Several hours before.
Shit, I need a mission. Time for some puns. Right, okay. So as a result, we are going to drop you using our newly developed, recently pre-tested steerable parachutes. We're going to drop you over Somerset, where we have never yet claimed to be, and you will parachute across the border into Dorset and raid the airbase
You mean steal a Colt?
No, it'll be like crates.
Okay. Damn.
There'll be a thing with an interaction at the end of the stage, and then we nick the technology. Usually somewhere in the base. And then you have to get out. Now, we have arranged for a pickup across the border. Once you're back into Somerset, which for the purposes of this is marked by the confluence of I can't remember St Helens in Dorset. Anyway, once you've headed, thank you. Once you've headed west of the confluence of the river that sort of goes west and the river that sort of goes south.
So around here.
Around there, yeah, that's the one.
And sorry, west of that. So roughly west of line 07. Northing 0, easting 07 is the border.
That's the border roughly. In fact, I'll try and draw it.
So this Somerset,
Yep.
this Dorset.
That's correct. Yes.
So was that Northing 10?
Easting 07.
Easting 07.
Easting.
I love the straight line functional map.
Room, we've got the Way, we've got the Bride. I know there are other rivers in Dorset as well.
Can you see that there should now be hopefully a line?
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
big red.
Yeah, which is showing you where you can get to. So you'll be picked up somewhere on the river by friendly riverine who will then exfiltrate you, because the mission won't end there necessarily. You'll then exfiltrate by boat out of Somerset back into Cheltenham, which represents passing through the river and out off the map, easting 000, basically. Past Sandhar, past Babylon, and out of the way. Depending on time, because we are running a little late, so if you just get there and it's late, then this will do. So, first we will hopefully parachute into Dorset.
And which is it? Guilam?
Is Guilam, yeah.
Guilam, yeah.
Yeah.
And not
That's the
Hanoi.
target. Well, I mean, if you end up in Hanoi, it'll be hilarious, but that's not Hanoi. It's Hanisk. You know Hanisk?
Hang on. Are we
Excellent.
attacking Jack's office?
I don't know.
No, my office is not Sandby, but Sandby Ban. That's the Somerset.
Oh.
So we're going to release you, as it were, basically. Just draw the map on the fly.
Would say my office looks better than this place, but to be honest, it kind of looks the same.
I've been there. No, it doesn't.
This is the release point. The point. Goodbye, ye.
I realise this is a long shot, but is there any support available?
It would need to be a really long shot.
I'm going to say, well done, Scattercam, doing a fantastic job.
Yes, I have faith in you all, and I always encourage you to power.
Roger that, sir.
Yes, obviously, if you come under attack whilst you are in Dorset, we're unable to admit that you're there. But if you come under attack or once you are back into while you're in Dorset, we can't help you. When you're in Somerset and on your way out there, we can provide support.
What about ammunition and resupply?
Nowhere to drop resupply and shit like that.
Airdrop resupply,
Hiya.
there shouldn't be that many people in. That shouldn't be a factor.
You've met us, right?
Yeah, if you spaff 20 mags at full auto in the first 15 minutes and you have a habit going, well, that's on you.
John, we've got like 5 each.
Yep.
Okay.
Single aim shots, short controlled bursts.
Still control bursts. Don't rip a mag off to kill a single, in this case, Dorset. You can be Dorset other than yoke. Single yoke.
Joke's on you. I will fire a mag on and not forget.
Yes.
Looks like 3 Colts on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, have enough to deal with that.
So there are 5 very large white strap bombers by the look of things. Bisons, maybe?
Yes, but they are
They're decoration.
they are not. Those bombers belong to Air Force, not.
Yes, I'm just briefing which ones we can ignore, and it looks to me like there's 3 Colts parked in front of the office building, which would be a logical place. The hangar and office complex would be a logical place to be modifying them, which is the northeast corner of the apron. So I reckon our objective is about there.
Too far away for me to see them though.
Give me a sec, guys.
In case you're concerned about, and I've just had to think about it as well, in case you're concerned about losing communication while you're coming down with only 152 radios, there are 40, sorry, with only 343 radios, there are 40 152 radios in the aircraft which you could choose to swap out to temporarily. But that's up to you. Alright. Okay, there's a truck outside. The aircraft is down in the runway. Drop on.
And
Guys,
radical.
could I ask you? Sorry, John.
When you say swap out to 152 radios, is that like we drop stuff to make room for them, or
It's
when
up to
we?
you.
You can drop your 343 if you want.
Oh, I think it's up to
If you've
radical.
got room. Up to you.
Yeah.
You mean Liberty. Right. Meanwhile, I have other things to be doing. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Board,
Okay.
and once you're all on board, the aircraft will split off and take off.
Right, guys. Could you copy my map, please?
Ah, there we go. Yes.
Oh, I can check the temperature of your weapon.
Ask the
Okay.
information
concerned
first.
10
at the fact that
seconds,
you're
and I'm gonna move away. If anybody needs it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, board truck, please. Okay, what are people's thoughts about the 152s?
Drop your 343s and take a 152.
It was temporary, so I believe the assumption is you can only use the 152 in the air.
Yeah.
I don't have room to drop it and carry, like to have another radio on mine.
So
Yeah.
drop your 343s and just use 152s. But when you reset your loadout, if you do, they will switch back.
Understood, sir. Okay, just for the fun factor, I'm gonna say use 152s.
Ooh.
We all need to make sure we change out a loadout at the same time.
Well, no. Basically, when we get on the plane, we'll change to 152s. In theory, you know, if somehow things drop out, etc., just make sure you ask John for 152 if you have to somehow respawn. Thank you to whoever's driving. Thanks, Sparky.
So, is your plan for the LZ to aim for A, B, C, or D?
I'm going to aim for Archer, with Charlie if people begin to drop short, or if there's crosswinds, Delta or Bravo.
Roger.
I've got to say, the moonlight's really bringing out my plate.
Sarge,
This is
Yeah.
looking very, very.
let's just assume that there are communication issues and we get scattered. Which area would you like us to rendezvous at as a group?
Rendezvous at Archer. We there already?
At least with no TAC air available, there's only one way you can get scattered this time.
Okay, I'm just gonna... How do I make this thing do
N.
the... Sorry?
N. November.
Gotcha. Cool. Now the rest of you guys, you should have headlamps. And it's Control N changes brightness, Shift N
Turns them on and off.
Shift is on and off.
and
I
Alt
recommend doing
N
the radio thing
chooses
whilst
color.
you stood next to it and not inside it, because sometimes it can go funny if you do your inventory when you're inside.
So yeah, change your radio outside.
Radios are in the inventory of the aircraft,
Yep.
right? So are we dropping our 343s entirely?
Yeah, because
Yes.
it's just not going to be able to fit. I know it's immersion blur, but just for fun, I think it's going to be.
Testing 152, gentlemen. Lima Charlie. Received one. Please. This mission may need to be restarted because I have not yet successfully taken this aircraft off from this runway.
Yeah, it's because you haven't
Comms
got
check.
a jet version.
Loud and clear. Out.
Reason why this aircraft had jet boosters.
We okay to board? Well, people board.
Yep, you're good to board. Cool. Everybody has been visually checked to have a parachute.
So everybody, check your headlamps, and have them on red if you can, please. Change to red is Alt N.
Do Control N to make it low intensity, and then Alt N to change it to red.
How do I turn my headlamp on?
Shift.
Alt 10.
Oh my god.
Earplugs in. Well, he made it up.
Gucci. It is Alt N.
I've managed to figure it out, so I have to go.
I'm unaware if you can do it right now, but if you can, buddy up with the spare person from blue, buddying with Matic, the spare person from yellow. No, sorry, yeah, and the spare person from yellow buddying with Scatter, and Clapman buddy with me.
Roger. That's wrench, right? We're turning in. Okay, we're on the base leg. 30 seconds-ish. Okay. Final turn. This is the drop leg. 20 seconds. Everybody note the green and red lights in the back of the cockpit.
Rough bearing when you jump is 092 or thereabouts. Out.
And for those of us that haven't jumped out of an aircraft recently, Sarge, how do we open the parachute?
Scroll wheel menu. Ramp down. Two clicks. 10 seconds. Stand by.
boy, good shoot. Well fed rather, good shoot. Oh, thanks. Just assumed you were fine.
I can see your mum's house from here.
We're walking in the air. Endgame Red, we will not be landing anywhere near Archer. We will be landing roughly at the second upward bend in grid reference 081155. I will meet you on the northern bow of the river at that point. There is cliffs. I will meet you above the cliffs. Good luck. Out. Radical down. Gucci, don't forget to slow down before you hit the deck. Look, boy down. Alpha down, southwest of 0.157, heading east. Steps down.
Gucci down.
Branch is down. North is down.
Scatters down. Thought we could fly. Normally they issue us planes to do that. You good?
Yeah.
I think we're pretty much the back.
Yes, we are quite a long way.
Yeah, let's head east. Got a click to cover.
This is Matic. With Scatter, we are some distance behind you to your west.
Solid copy, you are some distance west. Out.
Just taking a sip.
Sorry? Rog.
Can I just get you to reconfirm the coordinates, Sarge, you want us to meet you at?
Rough coordinates are 081155 north of cliff on cliff top. Over.
At least there's a moon.
I think me and Morse are at the cliffs.
This is so
It is.
Eastern end of the cliffs is the rally point.
Let's take this radio down.
Rog.
Okay, at rally point, Wrench, you're in front of me. Morse, I believe you're further north. Let's hold here in the trees. If we have blue looking east, yellow looking west.
Staff, I am with Wrench towards the eastern end of the cliffs.
Solid copy, out.
This is Matic. We are currently proceeding through an area of very tall trees.
I think it's bamboo.
It's
About half a mile. Let's enjoy it. This is probably going to be the easiest half mile we cover tonight. Probably. I realise I'm tempting Dark on by saying that, but
Belfed and Fatman approaching the rocks in the RV from the west. Solid copy, you're approaching from the west, out.
Scatter and Maddock about half a click out. Yep.
Radio are you talking on?
Oh, that was a 343.
Who else on 152?
It's just it's an embarrassment of
Radical
riches,
Morse
really.
message over.
Send your traffic staff.
My intention is, from
The
this
skirt is
position,
clearing.
we will move towards Point Delta. From Delta, we will hook clockwise round and come in somewhere between the hills 200, 205, 206 towards hill 230 so that we have overwatch over the airfield. Blue is to my east, so you're going to have point, at least for the initial movement, from here to Point Delta. How copy?
Here's Point Delta, then down to 200, 205, 230. We will have point.
Good read back out. Radical to Matic message over.
Go ahead, Radical.
Confirmation you are to our west, coming east, over.
That is my understanding at this time.
Yeah, about 100 metres out.
Solid copy out.
The major blues were about 100 metres out.
Staff, Morse message over.
Morse, go ahead, over.
Yeah, my intention, staff, is to head into the sort of punch bowl at 088156 and go up the northern flank of Hill 147 and along that way, over.
Sounds good. Got faith in you. Your call. Sounds great. Out.
Yeah, copy that. Blue is ready to move when you are.
Eyes on Scatter.
Morse, this is Radical. 30 seconds for Scatter and Matic to regain stamina, and then move off on your bearings. Out.
We're giving you a breather, then waving.
Wrench. It's quite pretty tonight, isn't it? Glad there's a moon.
Radical, Morse, moving off 085.
Roger that. Blue moving off 085. Yellow have rear. Blue have point out.
Immediately come to open ground, but there's nothing problematic.
It's a bold assertion.
Blue Squad, do any of you have any one of those funky rifles?
Confirm I do.
Morse, Matic, I'm with you and I have one as well.
Copy, thank you, Sarge.
Be aware that the users of those go blind the moment they come off the sites.
Didn't play with it so much then, should you?
That's temporarily blind, right, Sarge?
Who said that?
Staff, Morse, we have reached the punch bowl. We are going to pause on the eastern flank.
Solid copy. You are at punch bowl, pausing on eastern flank. When we are at punch bowl, yellow pause on western flank. Out.
It's a big open moonlit area in the middle of it. You can't fucking miss it.
A pilot, watch me.
Thumb tree cover, southern side of punch bowl. Out. Radical to Morse, how long do you want to stop for stab? Over.
I'm pretty good. None of my squad have complained. I just figured it was a good point to sort of reconsolidate, check everyone was still with us and so on.
I agree, it's just you've got belt fed and they have loaded heavy and yellow's got wrench. Over.
Belt fed, how long do you need?
Wrench, how heavy's your loadout?
Call it one mic then, staff.
Only 28 at the minute.
Alright.
I'm pretty good.
Let's call it 30 seconds.
Cool.
Go in 30
And that's
seconds.
5 kilos heavier than me.
Clearly, all that extra running yellow.
Morse, Matic, just for everybody else's awareness, definitely not mine. Where are we?
Staff, Sarge, we are at approximately 088156. There's a little punch bowl in the ground. We're then going to head up to Delta. Alright, blue 085 again. Just north of east. Off we go.
Stepping off, everyone. Let's go. Radical to Morse, message over.
Send your traffic staff.
In 1 minute, I want you to find a harbour area en route of march and halt for reorg, over.
1 Mike, reorg, aye aye. We're a bit short of a mic staff, but we found a place with a little bit of light, so we've paused.
Solid copy, I see you. Right guys, 30 seconds, personal admin, and just a note to everybody. If you can hear Chelt voices and you call it back, they may be able to hear you, so please consider noise discipline in the next part of the operation. Our plan is to go to Delta. From Delta, we will then go east-southeast, roughly towards Hill 230. At that point, we should begin to get overwatch over our objective. We will then begin to go from there, not from the top of Hill 230, probably from its western side, southeast, down to the escarpment overlooking the airbase. We will conduct recon, and then we'll begin to plan the next phase. Out.
Staff north, I think we probably want to cut a little bit further north than we have been doing, maybe 070 or something like that.
Your call, Corporal. Not a problem by me. 070. When you're ready, step off. Everybody remember, you can toggle your voice down to low volume.
Beltfed, let me know when you're okay for stamina.
Belfed's good to go. Belfed is good to go.
Alright, Blue, let's step off.
So what?
Okay, Yellow, when you're ready, out you go.
Morse, Matto, do you want to go on the south side or the north side of this clearing?
Probably want to go north side, staff.
Yellow team, give blue space, then we'll follow them up.
Once we get to the north side of this clearing, it'll probably be a pretty much straight easterly run. Sarge, I think I have eyes on Delta, large rocky outcrop across open clearing.
Solid copy. We don't have to meet Delta. If you want to swing round it, that's absolutely fine by me. It was just a point on the map for us to rally at. Out.
I copy that. We'll stick to the northern tree line then.
Roger that. We are sticking to northern tree line. Out. Endgame red, just a clarification. If we trip contact, that is not if we see something, but if somebody starts shooting at us, full aggression, neutralize the contact, and then we will E&E.
Okay, if we start tracking very slightly south of east and roughly follow this contour.
Matic, are you looking to follow a cover line or move across the open field?
Currently moving across to the cliffs in the open due to lack of contact.
Yellow, hold, let them get across.
Okay, I'm into the rocks and I'm going to be pausing to have a quick look at my map.
While she's doing that, blue, cover yellow as they cross.
Yellow, go.
Matic, I can see the lights of the airbase ahead.
Solid copy, Matic. I do not believe those are the lights of the airbase. I believe those are lights of something else. That is a vehicle that is between us and the airbase. Over.
I'm easily confused.
Okay, we want to be heading slightly uphill, so just south of east. And there's a hill 200 and we want to be heading north of that.
Roger that. Not a, whichever you want more, so we're going pretty much due east. Be advised, to the southeast there is light. It is moving out.
Aye, aye. If you look almost directly southeast, there is a slight hill that you can see. We want to be going to the north of that.
That is exactly where the vehicle is.
Splendid. Great. Give me 2 secs.
Okay, so across the river, escarpment.
If we head to the south of that, which is not quite southeast, but broadly pretty much southeast, we can then sloop round and then up to 206 and into 230. So we basically follow this contour line south of that hill, and then we can come west again. Direction east again.
Believe light is at 206. So your call, Corporal. We could either go due east and then straight south, or we can go southeast around the southern point. Your call, over.
I'd rather keep to the north, so head east at this point, and then swing round to the south once we get closer.
Solid copy. We'll follow you off east. Out.
Boss, this is Belfed. I reckon that vehicle's actually within 200 metres of us, because I can see it illuminating the trees.
Roger that, so more likely near Hill 200 then, over.
Or 206, yeah.
We're rolling. Thanks.
Blue squad, in pausing to look at my map, I have lost contact with you. Did you pause in the rocks or did you push on?
I believe they pushed on a little bit, kind of.
Yeah, copy that. I now have contact with you again, coming up from behind.
spacings, yellow, give blue spacings.
Yeah, sorry staff, we paused to confer on exactly where we were.
Smoke scene, campfire site, smoke scene.
Suspect that's 206, but I'm not fully certain.
Okay, I don't like this. We're gonna cross as one mass. Everybody get ready. We're gonna hit the tree line due east of us. On the count of 3, everybody get ready, and then it's across at speed. 1, 2, 3, move.
Visual lights seen in the forest.
In-game red comes southeast slightly to tree line.
Running on hills is hard.
At tree line, yellow will go stationary, blue will push on and continue east unless told by Morse otherwise. Out.
East for now until I have chance to consult my map.
Good spacings, guys. Yellow can step off.
Beltford, how's your stamina?
It's okay.
Does anyone still have eyes on that light on the hill which you thought was 206, over? Alright, let's angle it slightly further southeast. I think we need to start heading down and then back up to 230.
Thank goodness for squad radar, or I'd be fucked.
Light scene 7.
Don't like how close those lights are.
Again, Red, my plan is to keep moving straight east until we're a little further away from that light. We'll then bend round to south once we are clear of that vehicle or whatever it is.
Yellow stationary, blue move.
The base sits like up against a hillside.
Yeah.
There's a chance that there might be patrols all along it because it's the perfect place to put that radar.
Lights left.
Let's make the turn towards south and see if we can get up between them.
There's another light source off to the east.
Yeah. Okay, let's move.
Lights front.
Yeah, we're reaching the patrol line
Yellow
now, I think.
move.
Oh, it's an airbase.
Yeah, confirm, eyes on the base. Blue, while you've got a chance, food and drink if you need to.
Sweet.
Everybody into cover. We're going to be stationary for at least minute 1 out. NCOs, officers, please look at the land. Consider routes in, out.
Also, Belfed, I have rocks to iron meteor heights, possibly north of .157.
Say again, direction of rocks.
My immediate front right, I believe we may be in the vicinity of 111153, over.
Copy that. That would tally approximately.
Staff, just watch your southeast. That light swung around and seemed to be laying over your direction for like the last 30 seconds now.
I believe it's a campfire and a patrol.
Eyes on the objective, confirm 2 Colts. They're where we expected, just west of location 1, out. Thank you. Eyes on the objective, confirm 2 Colts, just west of point 1, out.
Staff, how do you feel about a detour to 118150 to follow this band of trees down and then come down there and come in from the northeast?
I don't like it. It's going to take us through the high grounds which have already got patrols on. Considering going south towards point 1, hill 171, so that we're out of this band of rocks and slightly closer, and then orbiting clockwise, over.
All copied.
We have another light source directly west.
Endgame red, between the 2 sets of rocks, 1 west, 1 east, there is a grass path which takes us down to trees. That is near hill 171 on your maps. You will crawl, or you will kneel and crouch, and you will use the cover to get down to those almost due south of us now. Red, move southeast towards Hill 171. Out.
Activate solid.
Boss has the rear.
Once you're in line with me, you can crouch.
Good to keep going. Yeah, that campfire is close.
Super close still.
Yeah, we should keep going.
That was freaking beautiful. Well done, everybody. You broke contact like pros. Out. Okay, Endgame Red, listen up. I'm just going to say this once, so I have mapped open so you can see what we're about to do. We are at roughly 0.171. We are now going to go clockwise, roughly to 157, and then continue on the inclined slope around clockwise to where the trees end at 0.121. From there, where the trees run out, we should have eyes down onto Huey, Dewey, and Louie, beyond to 3, 4, 1, and 2. From there we will plan our insertion inside the airbase. Blue, you're doing a sterling job. Morse, you okay to continue to lead us round? Over.
Give me 20 mics. 20 secs even, sorry, 20 secs.
Roger that, 20 secs. Then clockwise orbit around the airbase from 171, 157. Keep on the incline round to 121. You're doing great. Out.
Eyes on, machine gun, roof building bearing 135, believe point 3, out.
Alright, Blue, shout now if you're not good to go. If not, we're moving off in 5.
Lights in the trees direct north.
Gunshot?
Negative, MD, I dropped my mouse.
Solid copy, let's get moving.
Blue, we are moving east.
Sorry, folks.
No worries.
Happens to us all, Sergeant.
Blue, when you get to up my position, this line of trees scoops round to the south, to head sort of southeast. Just keep following in through the trees.
Spacings. Yes, I have 6 hoplites, 6 bombers, 3 Colts on the objective.
I mean helicopters.
Sorry, 5 hoplites.
Personal admin when you need to. Blue continuous rounds.
Coming into more open terrain now, staff. Looking at the edge of the trees.
Yellow spacings, you merging with blue.
Attack from guard tower southwest. Machine gunner down.
Check buddies now.
Massic, you up?
Missteps down.
We can get him up.
Yep, I'm just bandaging. Do we have a gun pointing at us at the moment?
No, machine gun's down.
Yeah, okay.
He's up. Oh, I'm up.
Raj.
Gun again, your limbs.
Clearing datum. Gun up.
Mansion your left.
Yellow has 1 casualty, is stationary
Oh,
out.
those are my tourniquets.
Blue is good to go, holding position to your south.
Misstep.
Okay. Say when you're good to go.
Tourniquets.
Vehicle moving. BTR 40 from the south, moving northwest.
Misstep, are you good to administer morphine yourself?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're good to go, Yellow.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm good.
Dacrong sniper, top of Dewey.
Solid copy, blue. Continue your movement. Go.
There's a second one on the tower closest to us that you can't see from here.
Rog.
There's 2 of them on those on the fuel silos.
Yes.
So the one that is behind the tree. So I'm assuming you can see the one that's just either left of that tree, front of the middle tank.
Does not narrow it down. I can see the one on top of the middle tank. Yeah, that's Dewey.
Yeah, so the one in the middle tank, the one on the tank closest to us also has a gun.
Rog. Okay.
Infantry have disembarked from BTR and moving towards guard tower corner.
We good to move? That machine gun's about to get
Dacron,
rewound.
snipers on fuel tanks and
Gatter Morse, are our target aircraft those camouflage ones in front of the airfield tower? Over.
A firm, they are the 3 propeller-powered biplanes in, just west of point 1. Out.
Copy that. Okay. Blue squad, we are going to go downslope here in this nice little bit of dark, and then we are going to move south towards the tower, slowly and carefully.
Break rates. This is Mato. This is going to be the best chance we've got to hit those snipers if you want.
Roger that, Matic. Morse, you are going to hold position here and allocate targets out. Yellow team are going southwest, down the hillside into the cover at the bottom of the hill. Blue will spread out up by here. This is your initial point of contact, then we'll come down. How copy?
Well copied. I now have a vehicle heading from Huey and Louis down towards the tower unknown.
Roger that. Yellow team go southwest at speed, down the hillside into cover. Go now.
Alright, blue team, has anyone got any weapons that can take out those 2 snipers?
Hey firm, the driver from that BTR has just run into the tower.
Snipers shooting
Blue,
at us.
when we shoot 'em.
Over down. 2 times slow.
You are cleared hot. Engage all hostiles up there. Yellow, close with a tower now.
Yellow, be aware, machine gunner, roof of tower.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's got a number. Great.
Sniper on tower right side is down.
Beyond tower, flat building, there is a group with 2 machine gunners on. They are your next target, south complex.
Alarm's been raised. I mean, legitimately, I think.
Yellow, be aware.
I'm kind of hit. Don't know where that's from. Watch yourself.
Getting hit by the guard tower, you're gonna have to move.
Yep.
Anyone from blue still able? Those 2 machine gunners are still up. They are your primary target.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly bandage.
Going over.
One gunner down.
Scatter is down. Yellow, continue assault.
Yep. Right move.
Hello. Outside the tower, there's a covered wall that has got good cover from all sides.
If you can see him, blue, the sentry on the eastern entrance, he is your next primary target. He is down.
Good scenery at base of tower.
Damn it, staff. Put me down. Go assault people.
Friendlies at base of tower. Our friendly's taking the BTR.
We're not in BTR, we're in heavy contact out.
We've got machine gun firing from the northwest corner. Repositioning.
Wrench, you up?
Up. I've got an additional cult. Looks like it's inside the hangar south of the tower.
Visual on that machine gun to the west, it's behind the trees, pressing.
Friendly's near BTR.
Atlantic is repositioned directly east of the tower.
Yellow team is taking casualties out.
I got movement in the upper floor of the building to the east of the BTR. I cannot tell if they are friendly or hostile. Leave them to be hostile.
Got pilots trying to make a run for the aircraft. I'm going to try and get demos on them.
All yellow team are not in buildings. Do kill them.
Blue squad, that building with white smoke. Keep an eye out for people in blue with parachutes running from it. Take
Friendly or enemy approaching aircraft, over.
probably Wrench. Wrench is underneath an aircraft at the moment. Just to the east of the tower, infantry on the ground, pistol shooting at friendlies. He's at the aircraft, he's at the aircraft. Blue is the aircraft with the parachute, take him out. Headed west across the runway.
The second aircraft, middle aircraft.
Pilot down, carry on, Wrench.
Blue team, when you've run out of targets, I'm gonna need some people down here. I've got multiple down out.
Copy.
Atlantic repositioning.
Okay, I'll stay here with belt fed, the rest of you head down.
western side, multiple friendlies down western side of the tower. I need assistance out.
Away. It's the wrong way, pilot.
External aircraft armed, moving back to tower.
Belfed, copy me.
Belford is good. I'm at the northern end of the base. I'm attempting to destroy that last tower. Out.
Copy that. There's a pilot getting into the southernmost Huey. If you could, a helicopter. If you could deal with that, it's spooling up.
Me.
Oh shit.
Frag out.
Okay. Multiple friendlies down.
I can't hear you. Turn your speech distance up.
Well, I distracted it.
Okay, cameras here.
Hey, Belfed, that helo's going. Carry on with what you were doing. Break. Staff. Update, please.
Blue team, Matic and Clapman have now arrived. Yellow team, combat ineffective. Wrench, shout out.
I'm up, I'm back by the tower. The external aircraft have bombs on them. There is an internal aircraft inside the hangar.
Roger that. Are you medicing one of the yellows? Over.
No, I'm up and combat capable.
Roger that. I need you around the yellow team, providing medical and security. Over.
Belfed, is that you in the tower attacking the other tower? Over.
Firm.
Helo is returning. Heads up, everyone. Operation Distract Helo going really well, sir.
Well done, Morse.
Casualty. Needs blood.
Medic.
Belfed, check in.
Alright, CPR going in on Scattercam.
Going into building
Oh,
illuminated by
conscious,
light
thank
BTR.
you.
Thank you.
I'm moving west from my hilltop
Thank
position
you,
to try and
Darth.
find Belfed. I think they've been taken out.
Thank you, Cheltenham for throwing that grenade that I didn't know to die from.
Hoplite coming in west to east.
I'm putting more CPR.
This wound's bound.
Is that friendly?
Thank you.
That helicopter, hell no.
Oh,
No,
fuck
it
no.
was more you running in the dark.
Oh, sorry, yeah, this is me. I'm covering the Colts. I understand you've put bombs on the Colts on the apron. What about the one in the hangar?
I haven't done the hangar, I don't have enough bombs.
That's the tower, I believe
Roger.
Belfed's been is forming with at least a squad, maybe 2 squads of Cheltenham infantry. I don't think I can get her.
1 to 3 closest to service from us.
How did
Matic
you
on the way.
lose, man?
Love you,
Can I
Sarge.
have CPR,
None of
please?
them casualties.
Roger that.
Belt has my body.
Okay.
If
Gonna do one more
if
transfusion.
blue have secured the yellow casualties and are no longer needed, continue and support Matic and get Belfed back.
Alright. Should be good now.
Careful to the south. There was gunfire.
Sarge, at the point you push your attack, let me know and I'll take what I can out from the east.
Gunfire in from the north.
Heart rate's going. Is that steps up? You think that's all the yellow up?
Right, what are we doing?
Reg, we ready to go into this hangar?
We're taking contact from the wall to the north.
Matic, I've moved up to the docks. I'm pushing north to take the tower.
Anyone with a...
You've got no one with eyes on you.
Yeah, okay. Anyone got a rifle?
Morse, what's your location?
I've got a chelt.
I am immediately east of that
There's
tower,
a
but still
grey
up on the
lumpy
hillside of the
rock
trees.
to just west of north in the wall. There is a chelt in front, just behind the white rock in front of it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He's still up. High and right. He's moving right.
Oh, he's moving right. I'm getting out of here.
Staff, I don't think the technology.
He's not shooting at us.
That the other aircraft is going to need detonating.
Considering stealing the aircraft, over.
Roger.
Yellow team who are with me, we are going to the multi-story building to the south.
Sarge, Morse, there's at least a dozen in and outside the wall around the proximity of that tower.
It's coming from southeast.
Roger that. You and Blue, can you kill them all, or do you need some help? Over.
Found a scientist in the hangar.
Matic, what's your current position?
Throwing hand grenades from the south.
Radical scatter. What's the score with the scientists? Over.
We're going to load them into the plane and we're all going to fly out on it. Over.
Roger. Loading now.
Load one of the outside ones. Wrench will know which one doesn't go boom. Over.
Middle aircraft is the aircraft we're taking.
Middle aircraft outside. Roger.
Just getting in, I'm not turning on, I want to confirm that it's actually going to work.
And again, Red, I need some support. Yellow's, yeah, it's okay.
I have no zip ties. I cannot take prisoners out.
Matic is hit.
That right-hand aircraft, northern aircraft, is the one we're taking. That's got the least damage on it.
Northern aircraft, repeat, northern aircraft is the one we're taking out.
Gonna need somebody to load the scientists. I can't do it.
Tower.
Morse, got any grenades?
Welcome to the step.
Tower's clear.
I've got half a Dorset over here and I'm running out of ammo.
Tower guns being remanned.
Matic is out of ammo. Morse, check in.
You good?
I'm good. I can't reach the fuckers in that tower though from here.
What's your location, over?
Over on your right-hand side.
Got any hand grenade?
Not anymore.
Okay, Wrench, I don't know how we're going to get these guys into the tower, into the plane.
I don't know. We either leave them or we do the dirty deed. I mean, we were never here, so officially
Yep.
we can't be punished for anything.
Hire, scatter, query, over.
Batman's down.
Instantly
Okay,
treated
we
now.
didn't need to, but
Have we found the crates?
no, we don't have the crates. I believe that's why the intention is to steal an aircraft.
Right.
I think we've searched.
Sarge's down, mister.
Roger.
Yeah, we might just have to go back up the rest of the alley.
Sunray, scatter, message, over.
Send it.
Unable to load secondary objective. Request instructions, over.
The objectives of this mission are the destruction of the AN2s and the securing of the intel. There is no tertiary objective, over.
Scatter?
Yes?
Radios are being hinky. What secondary objective?
The scientists.
It's not an objective. Leave.
Roger. Where the fuck was that? Coming up!
Yeah, that room.
Open the door.
Can't open that door.
I'm hit.
I have no action to open this door.
Helo sounds like it's landing.
No, there's someone behind me.
Yeah, yeah.
Helicopter dropping south of the building, yellow.
Roger. Helo's an MI8. Expect a large group of infantry south of the building. Scatter's moving to intercept.
Consider a large chunk of that group dealt with.
Also got misstep down, cat 1.
Air assault squad neutralised, not quite destroyed.
Solid copy.
Fuck me.
Dice, John. John, are you satisfied that we've done the intel grab? I know we couldn't get through the door.
That's a neg. That crate isn't the intel grab. There is an intel crate somewhere else in the building.
Blue team, sit rep.
Ground floor, bottom right hand side looks like a filing cabinet. got nothing.
Belfast?
Radio check.
Lima Charlie Massic.
Belfed just ran back up the top of a tower and got shot again.
Blue team, sit rep.
Several people south of the building.
Squad strength engaging. Really should have leant out that door if I'd been thinking of it more clearly, shouldn't I?
Yellow team, go out the northern side, not through the western door.
Oh wow.
Channel switched.